So what's in that?
This is probably what, 4 or 5 cups of kale and 2 cups of water.
Oh, belly button. Okay, so now I'll finally start talking about this diet. Okay, so I started my cut 3 weeks ago. And last year, just for context, when I cut, I just counted my macros. I was around 250 grams of protein and carbs with 50 grams of fat. And that worked. The problem was that was about 2,500 calories a day, and I was hungry all day, eating a bunch of small meals. Okay, so I thought to myself, how can I eat more consistently, larger meals to keep my stomach satisfied and stop me from being cranky all the time, while not increasing my caloric intake? Well, the simple idea would be to shorten down the hours that I'm eating. This is where intermittent fasting comes in. Now, if you haven't heard about intermittent fasting at this point, excuse me. Okay, be careful, please, guys, with the lights and everything. Thank you. So, intermittent fasting is the idea that you take a window, right? A 10 to 8 hour window, depending on what works for you, and that's when you eat, right? This means that you have just a short period of time to eat, and you have a longer fat burning window, right? So what happens is when you wake up, right, your body in a state of rest is burning the most amount of fat. Overnight is when you build muscle and burn fat. In that instance, when you wake up, you're still lingering in that phase in your body until you put more energy in your body through other foods, right? So your body's burning off the fat cells and storage it has, shrinking those fat cells and making energy. Until you introduce an outside fat, carb, or protein, that's what your body's going to continue to do. This is why a lot of people wake up really early in the morning and do fasted cardio, because they're not only burning fat cells, but now they're using the energy during cardio to burn those fat cells even faster. Now, right at the moment, I don't have time to do that due to just having a family and whatever else I'm doing, projects I'm working on currently. So I said, okay, I'm just going to elongate that period of time of when I'm fat burning. So I don't eat till 10 a.m., which means my body is burning its own fat cells as reserves consistently until 10 in the morning. Now, the only sacrifice here is I don't get to eat. So the problem is when my daughter, my family, everyone's having breakfast, I can't touch anything. But as long as I have, a cup of coffee and I persevere till 10 a.m., boom, that's when I can eat. And the beautiful thing is, because now I have a 10-hour window instead of a 14, 15-hour window like I did last year, right? I'm eating every hour, I'm packing on food, because when you're eating 250 grams of carbs, although it's not a lot, well, 150 to 250 grams of carbs, it's not a lot in the grand scheme of things, that first meal is worth it. And then while I'm doing this, I'm eating throughout the day. So if I'm eating 4 or 5 meals before 5 p.m., now I'm going to the gym at 5, 6 o'clock at night, and I still have all the energy from all the foods I've consumed. I have one more meal when I get home, and boom, I'm done. I cut it off, right? But this is important to make sure that when you work out and when you're going to stop eating, balance equally. Because if I work out at 7 and my workout passes 8 p.m., I can't eat, meaning I'm not going to get the right amount of nutrients after my workout to help build muscle. It becomes counterintuitive. So timing is really important. So really all this is about scheduling and timing, making sure everything works for you. Let's go through my daily regimen of what it looks like for me, food, meal to meal. Well, I wake up in the morning, I have 2 cups of water, I have 1 cup of black coffee, and I will have a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar, which helps the digestive tract and make sure everything's working properly. It's really good for your immune system, yada, 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 yada. At this point, right now, I'm just going to have to tough it out. So I'll fill my day with projects. I'll have a coaching class or whatever I'll be doing, and then eventually 10 a.m. I'll eat. That's going to be a decent meal. You'll be amazed at how your body adapts to this kind of regimen. You won't be as hungry as you originally were the first week. Your body will adjust, and you'll realize, okay, this is my average time to eat, so you can just eat a normal meal. Maybe some eggs and oatmeal, whatever it is, right? And after that, it kind of goes into the bodybuilding regimen of sweet potato, rice, or oats with chicken, right? I might have lean beef depending on how much fat I've already filled up earlier with those eggs. But that's about it. And I make sure every day pre-workout, I have a banana, I have 2 cups of water, and I have about 2 or 3 cups of kale, and I mix that thing up and I drink it. Because there's nothing, ever, there's no supplement out there. Doesn't matter, I don't care what anybody says, it's going to be as effective as fresh, green vegetables in your body. And luckily for you, I'm going to show you what it's like to drink one of these kale smoothies. Again, it's mind over matter.
Iron stomach, talk a big game.
Sorry. That's mostly just kale. I'm really not drinking much. I'm more eating most of it than. I'll make it through. I gotta redo this. I suck. That's what my poop's gonna look like later. I don't want to do this anymore. This is not.
You're the one that chose to do it. You're willingly making this choice.
But now my will has conceded.
Well, cup runneth over.
Cup rush up.
In the Jake cup.
Yeah, just
Man, look at how green that is.
dude, it looks just like my cup.
It looks like money. That's gonna be your stuff.
Mm.
You can have some kale smoothie.
Almost.
If that stays down, I'll be really surprised.
The burps are starting. This is it. Last one. Here we go. 3. I drank worse. That's not true.
Yeah, unless you've drank like, I'm not gonna say it, but never mind. Champion, undefeated.
Oh. Signing off on that one.